Okay, so welcome back to Dead Secret Circle. This is part 4. Hopefully we get access to the 4th floor today. Evidence. Time to go over my notes. What have we got? I found Bram's brother Colm in their apartment. What's wrong with him? He has a degenerative disease. He's been fighting for years now. He's been bedridden and comatose. What did Colm do before he fell ill? I believe he was a surgeon. What did Colm do before he fell ill? Those answers don't make sense. I knew that. Why wouldn't it let me say? I found a suspicious note in Bram and Colm's apartment. What was it? A letter from Janet. Some sort of secret connection. I need to learn more about her. I can do this. Let's go to bed. That was weird because it wouldn't let me say the answer that I knew. Let's go to bed. Ramos called me today. I need to be more careful tomorrow. Yes, I do. Ooh, where are we tonight? Where's our spirit taking us? Up a mountain, I guess. Lovely scenery, lovely music. The death drop at the end. What's this? It's a beacon with a broken arm. Ooh, we got a piece of a beacon, didn't we?
I don't like the looks of this.
Nor do I. I have a mummified rat, Haniwa, and a pocket watch.
Dark and spooky.
Look,
What was the point of
Dr.
that? Just follow
Hathaway,
him.
you're my shrink, so I don't expect you to believe that my soul separates from my body, that it's off investigating while I sleep. You'll say it stems from the trauma, from the dream apparatus. Maybe it does, but it's real. There's no other explanation. Today's goal: find a way into Janet's apartment. She and Bram are up to something. I just need to find out what.
Okay, so we're going into Janet's apartment today. So we probably won't get onto the 4th floor like I thought. Maybe that's the next one. Talk to Rose, investigate Janet's apartment. How did we get into Janet's? Maybe Edmund can help. No. She wasn't happy with me last time we spoke. So I don't think she's going to appreciate me going into her apartment. What do you want?
Oh, hi, Patricia.
Hello.
Fancy seeing you here.
Are you looking for Bram?
Bram? Oh, yes, Bram. That's right. We were just down here to ask him something. Too bad he's not home.
Okay. Do you know him well?
Yes, he's one of our best customers. Well, ever since his brother Colum got too sick. These days, poor Bram handles nearly everything.
Okay. How long has Colm been sick?
Oh, he's been sick for some time, I think. When we first moved in, you'd see him hobbling around from time to time, but by gosh, I haven't seen him outside that apartment in over half a year.
What's wrong with him?
Well, hun, I think he's dying. Yeah, some sort of brain disease. Just terrible. Such a nice man and just so keen.
What is Colm like?
Sharp one. Sharper than his brother. A doctor of some sort, although these days he's got about as much sense as a head of lettuce. I think he just kind of gave up. Poor thing. Lost the will to live.
I can relate to that.
Now, sweetie, everyone feels down from time to time. Colum's situation is a little more serious. Real disorder.
Okay. Jesus, I mean, these are pretty serious. What are we trying to prove to this lady? I'm so afraid.
Well, that sure does sound hard, especially for a young woman. But I'm so glad to hear you're feeling all better. Now, if you'll excuse me, Hubie and I should fly on back to our nest. Ta-ta!
I think they were up to something. If you believe that. Oh, it's Edmund. Why were you in Rose's apartment?
You again? Look, if you're thinking of moving in, I got empty room right over there.
I've got one at last. Creepy. The cautionary tale of a young woman's descent to madness. So he's basically opened this door for me and said, I can move in. Oh, hello. So this isn't Rose's apartment, or is it? I got a tip.
I can see the beacons glowing in the darkness. Even with eyes closed, I see them. Some objects seem to resonate in the mediofocal field. I don't yet know why. I found the first one, the statue, buried beneath the ruins of Lowry's house. It's amazing it survived. The rat I found in New York, the policeman in the brothel, the watch I took from the restaurant, a corpse dressed for his funeral. But this one is different. So bright, and yet indistinct. It's here, somewhere in this apartment. I will find it.
So is that me speaking on those? Let some air in. Ooh, there's a fire escape we can go in. So I guess this is how we get into either the 4th floor or Janet's apartment. This is where it wants us to go. Oh look, hotel. Yes. So we can go to Janet's, so we can go... No, we can't go. So we're going into Janet's. I can get in through the window. Hopefully she's out. Washington, D.C., President Nixon has called on the Viet Cong for a mutual cessation of violence. In a televised speech from the Oval Office, the President asked Hanoi to join the United States in a supervised ceasefire to end the killing in Laos, Cambodia and South Vietnam. Mr. Nixon conceded that a ceasefire might be difficult to arrange and sustain, agreeing it's always been easier to make war than to make a truce. Nixon also proposed expanded peace talks at the Paris Peace Conference and reiterated his earlier statement that he was willing to accept a solution that reflects the will of the South Vietnamese people. A full transcript of Nixon's address is printed on page 7. Children's books have changed lots since I was a kid. Always watching you, Leslie Pierre. Well, you're creepy. A continuing series of the very best nightmare-inducing bedtime stories. Well, why would you want that? I've seen puzzle toys like this before. You put blocks on the board to get a prize. Okay. What's in the box? Maybe some butterflies. Maybe. Why do you want to give a kid nightmares? Thought of a kid, pretty cute. More blocks. Oh, hang on. What did that say? I had these as a kid. I found them when I picked up more stuff. 4 Nights at Frankie's. Is that it? This is exactly the kind of stuff that we like. The Visitor. That night, Heather tossed and turned. She felt exhausted by the events of the day, yet sleep eluded her for an hour or more. She could not forget the cold look in Samantha Fargio's dead eyes. The corpse had seemed to stare at her, to pierce her with its lifeless gaze. Heather couldn't take the feeling that Samantha had peered into her soul. Sometime in the night, Heather walked to the sound of her bedroom doorknob turning. She heard its familiar creak as a knob revolved halfway, then slipped back into its resting position. She was alone in the big house. Her mother was away on assignment, and Herr Dillinger was visiting Widow Crenshaw in Brahms. The doorknob turned again, rattling now as if the intruder was having difficulty getting a grip on it. Heather held her breath, slipping a hand under the pillow to retrieve her mother's combat knife. To her horror, she found nothing there. A third cracking turn was followed by the same distinctive click, until finally the knob rotated fully and the door unlatched with a dull clunk. Heather heard the whim of the hinges as the door swung into the room. She dropped to her side and lay motionless, pretending to sleep. Someone was moving slowly across the room, each football a sticky thump on the hardwood floor. Slowly, haltingly, the intruder drew nearer to the bed, at last coming to a stand directly over it, over Heather. She was conscious of a ragged wheeze of air escaping a punctured tire, and realized she was hearing the intruder breathe. She lay frozen in terror. In the darkness, she caught the reflection of the intruder in her bedroom window. The figure turned its head and met Heather's gaze in the glass. Samantha Fargio was still wet from the river. A string of seaweed snaked over her shoulder and across her chest. Her plain brown dress, soaked through, looked almost black against her albino skin. The red bruise that creased her neck showed where strong hands had held under her, and her bloodshot eyes fixed Heather with the same piercing gaze she had beheld earlier. Samantha Fargio opened her mouth to speak. What issued was not a voice, but a whirring sound, rising as if from the depths of a well and spitting forth as a scream, the shriek of a monstrous sewing machine. Heather watched, transfixed, as something pushed against the inside of Samantha Fargio's cheek. The shrill sounds grew louder, its source bulging her throat, making her way to open mouth. Heather saw something move just behind the exposed teeth. It fluttered at the edge of Samantha Fargio's open jaw. It looked like a fin. Then Heather woke up. What lovely stories this lady has. Some sort of safety lock is holding the door. Okay, she has weird locking mechanisms and weird paintings that seem to match them. So, red, yellow, green. So green at the top, amber in the middle, red in the bottom corner. Star, white in the top, red in the... Okay, it's missing a piece. Yeah, I could have told you that. Nothing in the closet. Kid's bedroom, for some reason. It's not his fault. He needs a mother. One day he'll be taken away. creepy. I don't know why you put those up in a kid's room. Yeah, this is... Jesus. Poor kid. Okay, so we've got to swap these around. That one... does not go there. But I think that one goes here. Like that. Ah, right. They can only move. We need that to be there, that to be there, that to be... Oh, I've gone back to the... I've gone back to the place I was. Aha! We have it. Illustration of some sort of animals. Okay. I wrote an essay on unicorns when I was in high school. When I was in high school, it was terrible. Oh, nice. Come play with us. Oh my god, it's the girls from The Shining. Twins are always a little bit creepy. Why is she trying to give her child nightmares? Jeez. Do I need that? Yep. Got a green block. Kid's called Aaron. It's a weird troll or something. The moon shine. Ah, it's a winding up night. So can we wind it up? Okay. Ignore that. Found the metal piece for the door. What the hell's that monkey doing? Haven't I seen you before? Have we? I don't remember this guy. There's some sort of alarm because he was making a hell of a racket. This is my one chance to learn more. Well, Janet, I can't leave yet. Okay. Hopefully she's not in the bath. Golly, your hair smells swell. Thank you. Here's a note. Dreamlog, 1971. I dreamed that I was sitting on the beach watching fireworks over the water. They sounded wrong, like heavy weights being dropped instead of a boom. I was trying to get back into my apartment, but a door was locked. A man came. He was dressed in a long rain slicker and wore a white mask. He scared me. I dreamed about the man in the mask again. He was looking for something roaming in the halls. I couldn't let him see me. I saw the man in the rain slicker and the white mask standing in the hall. It was dark outside. There was something else, a shadow behind him. I wanted to warn him about it, but I couldn't move. I was so scared. I have to paint this. Okay. Nothing in the bin. She uses crisp and toothpaste. It's locked. Probably her bedroom. Okay. Right. We've got a piece that can go in here. I should be able to rotate this lock. So once we have all the blocks, we use his painting to get the right animals. Right. So now the white one goes in the top right, green on the bottom left, and red in the top left. That did it. Oh, it's a paint studio. Nice sketches. Always appreciate a bit of art. That's a strange murder scene. Don't like that one. That is also probably a murder scene. Car broken down. Portrait of Aaron. Baby. Stairs in the apartment building. This painting reminds of Kansas. I thought I'd never get out. It's very good. Another block. Thank you. December 22nd, 1970. Office of the Registrar School of the Art Institute of Chicago. Dear Janet Easley, we regret to inform you that the term of your scholarship will expire on December 31st, 1970. Our goal is to support teaching and learning at SAIC by maintaining the integrity of academic policies and the student information system. While students are free to pursue their education at their own pace, budgetary rules require us to close the books on students that take an extended leave of absence. Note that you may still enroll in classes at SAIC and credits accumulated thus far will not be lost. However, your financial aid package will cease to apply at the end of this year. Miss Easley, your status is of great concern to many at SAIC, including the chair of the Department of Painting and Drawing. It is our hope that you will return to our school once your personal matters have been attended to. Best regards, H.W. Lebowski. Oh, so she's not doing so well there. That's an interesting painting. That's not the lady in the mirror. That's very different. And also that head doesn't look like it fits in that body. I like it. It's nice. And there's the creepy bugger that she's painted. So that's the person in the mask. She doesn't take very good care of her paints and brushes. Wish I knew how to paint. Let's turn this room into a studio. It's Josie. Janet really has seen her. She's here. Oh. Janet saw Josie. Ah, so it's Josie in the painting. So is that Josie? These apartments are weirdly laid out. Trying to be like his mum, huh? Bless him, there's some good paintings there. Good drawings. Well done, Aaron. Final block, I think. Janet, meet me at midnight on Monday. B. Brad, I think. Is it Brad? Barry? I've forgotten the names already. The back of the cereal box has a mask you can cut out. P.D. James. Sticky, creamy peanut butter. Okay, let's put the rest of the blocks on. But first, we need to look at the document. So it's purple snake, green frog, blue fox, and red something or other. Fish. So, that's the button to take them off. Okay, so red's last. So red goes on first. I said red goes on first. Why don't you play nice with me? And red was fish. And then after fish is blue fox. And then after blue fox is green frog and then purple snake. There we go. Prize is a key. Bedroom key. Yep. Oh! Shabba-dabba-doo. They'll never find you here. She'll thank you one day. You're doing it for her. Okay. Without getting killed. It's not his fault, it's just a child. Focus on the positive. Stop blaming him. You're doing it for her. He needs a mother. You spineless little beach. Don't go leaving nasty notes on my door about noise. Move out if your kids can't sleep. If you weren't such a hooer, you wouldn't leave. You wouldn't have this problem. I know what you and Bram are up to, you sick little slut. You think I don't know? Pretty soon it's going to catch up with you. If you want me to keep quiet, better lay off and mind your own business. Forget about sounds you think you can hear above your bedroom. Hubert and I will make whatever noise we want. You want to make something of it? You just try. He's not happy at all. Okay. I don't know the password for that. Ooh, a box of chocolates and a single rose. Romantic. Who gave you that? I read this in high school, a bit about the graves at the end. Read it bothered me. The Scarlet Letter. Romantic novel. The story of punitical punishment. Hester Prynne is forced to wear a scarlet letter. A. Ah, there's a letter in the bin. Haha. Where to go? Wait, let's pull that back out. Documents. Jared's apartment. Letter to Lisa. This is it. Dear Lisa, another Christmas came and went. Mum sent a fruitcake. I'm sorry I wasn't able to visit. The bus ride is long for Aaron, and seeing his mum makes him upset all over again. I die a little every time I have to take him away from you. You should see him. He's getting so big. He won't sleep on his crib. Every night he climbs out and crawls into bed with me. I think he's scared because the neighbour is always banging around upstairs. His vocabulary is growing, and he has so much to say. He looks just like you. Your Panther friends keep coming around asking me to go to rallies and stuff, telling me to use their stupid code phrase. I told them off last time. What's done is done. I can't be risking my neck and Aaron's for their ego. I get it. I know what they're fighting for, but you're already in jail because of them. The cause isn't worth the sacrifice you've made, sis. You're paying for it. I'm paying for it. Aaron's paying for it. He's growing up without his mum because you put politics ahead of your family. I just wish what? I just wish. What's the code phrase? Could it be moon? No, because there's no M. What's the code phrase? Could be Lisa, could be Aaron. Ooh, could be Aaron. Is Aaron double A? Yay! Hashtag hacker. Got a note. Cook County Department of Corrections, 2700 South California Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. November 12, 1970, by United States Mail. Ms. Janet Easley. The Cook County Department of Corrections has completed its review of your request for extended visiting hours for Lisa Easley. As a matter of policy, all Black Panther and other gang-affiliated inmates are subject to special restrictions, including limited visitations. The department has consequently denied your request. Though Lisa Easley's son may be unable to visit, we recommend that he write her a letter. Oh, that's nice. Sincerely, Deborah H. Pluge, Inmate Services Coordinator. So the kid is actually her nephew and not her son. And his mom is in jail. So, I lost track of time. It's almost nightfall. I have to get home. Out the window. Let me go. How do I get out? That's the way I came in. Why won't you let me out?
Josie, she's here. I mean, she's supposed to be in a padded room in Wichita, but she's here. I don't know how, but it's true. The only other person to use the dream apparatus is here, in this building. I know it's crazy, but is she the Laughing Man? This is
not.
all starting to make some sort of terrible, twisted sense.
Hello? Ah! He was in my bedroom. I need to get this new evidence up on the board. The storm must have knocked the power out again. I should light some candles. Where did I leave those matches? Kitchen, right? Power's out. We need to fix this. Oh, a letter. Dear Mrs. Gable, the insurance company has asked me for formal diagnosis. I told them from your selenophobia, although we both know that's not really true. I joke that a phobia of the moon is funny because Phobos itself is a moon. But the suit they sent didn't get it. Just to make it clear, you do not have an irrational fear of the moon. Xenophobics panic when they see the moon because they associate it with some childhood trauma. You, on the other hand, receive fully material visual hallucinations which persist for hours. No wonder you're scared to look at our closest celestial body. Given your reaction, that fear is entirely rational. I'm worried about you, Patricia. Please call my office. Sincerely, Dr. Hank Hathaway. Matches. Got him. Right. I can see again. Let's put this evidence up. Now I can read my notes. So. Okay, focus. Focus. I broke into Janek's apartment and discovered something about her I didn't expect. She is not her son's real mother. From what I can tell, she put her painting career on hold to take care of her sister's child while she was incarcerated. Through her paintings, I learned something troubling. Janet has seen Josie Herrera. I don't know how it's possible, but Janet painted Josie in her dream. Rain slicker and a mask. This scares me. Janet's fighting a witch of her neighbours. Bram over her kid. Or Harriet over noise. Janet and Harriet are fighting over noise. It's strange though, since Harriet's apartment isn't directly above Janet's. There's more to Janet than I thought, but she's still suspicious. Something's up with Bram. I think that's it. It's night time. We need to go to bed. She's afraid of the moon, so, gotta get this done real quick. That was part 4. Part 5 will be up very soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.